that. Let me see. Signifying that which draws the fish out of the water, Mem. The water is reflected, personal existence, symbolized by the hangman. You know, I talk about that hangman all the time. That's that 12. And I remember, well, I don't tell y'all it's the hangman, but the 12, the 1 and the 2, means enlightenment or repressed anger, you know, whichever way you want to go. It is also, in a sense, the ocean of subconscious mentality. Whoa, subconscious mentality. This is what the star means? Wow. The star, what was that word anyway? I didn't even see what word delivered that message. Oh, those plans. Those plans. You know, I was going to play that. I had, you know, in that moment I had the intention of pulling one of those random Mitzi pulled it, but it didn't work. So it got interfered with. So what's happening is because those plans got interfered with, not because of the little machine not working or not, it is because of the subconscious. This is so true too. The subconscious mentality of the moment. Okay? Now I'm going to break this word down, of course, but this means that something bigger than me or you in your life is running the show. I love that. Thank you, Father. I really love that a lot. That is so beautiful. It's all beautiful. Okay, subconscious. Let's break it down and see what we got here. I'm just going to do subconscious right now. 3, 2, 3, 6, 5, 1, 3, 9, 6, 3, 1. All right. We got them all? Yeah. 9, 10, 19, 25, 28. My favorite number. 28 equals 1. You know, this number having a relationship with sex, death, and money. Sex, death, and money. You've heard me talk about your relationship with food shows how much you're using your creative, artistic talent. But all humans are constantly having a relationship with sex, death, and money. Sex, death, and money. And the way that you approach food is the way you approach all three of those things. Sex, death, and money. But anyway, let's go somewhere else. So that's 28, and then we've got here 3, 6, 11, 14, 15. Yep, let me see. 3, 6, 11, 14, 15. All right. Oh my goodness sakes. I just, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do when these things turn up like this? You know what that is. That's that 43. Remember? The 43 is honor. Remember? The 43 is you. Remember? And the 43 is wit. I've told you these things on another show. 43, 43, 43. It's the God, Rona, is who it is. Okay. Nothing in the world but honor spelled backwards. For any of those who are saying, oh my goodness, look at her. Now she's gone to putting gods up there. Words, words, words. How easily they hurt, destroy, and build up. Okay, so this subconscious is nothing in the world but you, full of wit. The honorable you, full of wit. Now there's a divine subconscious that's going on, that's running the show. All right? So that divine subconscious is more honorable than we could ever hope to be. It is the greater, grander you. Gander, I love it. Grander you, who is wittier, if you don't believe it. How about some of the circumstances you've been in your life? There wasn't anything funny about it, were they? But that subconscious that's behind this whole thing is funny. It's really funny, especially when you take it personally. Okay, So we know that there's subconscious that's running this whole show, every time, everything, whether it's a show or not when I leave from here or you leave. There's something bigger that's running the show that you don't have any control of. If I'd wanted to play that, it wasn't going to happen. But this is what happens, and this is the conducive hour to have it take place. I was going to write, I thought I was going to write, mentality. A rabbit shoe. Let's see where that goes. All right, we've got a 4 and a 5. 5, 2, 1, 3. Mentality. Mental, it's a 3, yeah. 9, 2, 7. 6, 15, wow. 22. So you know that that's something significant. All right. Your mentality is significant. I think we're going to talk about paying attention again. I know I did another show on that, but pay attention to this mentality, 9, 11, 14, 16? Let's make sure. 4, 5, 9, 11, 14, 16, and what was the other one? 22. So we got a 38, and that is also a master number of 11. So the key idea here is to have a relationship. That's what that 11 is. It's a master number, but I'm going to make it simple. Have a relationship with the moment. Okay? With the moment. What does that mean? That means be where your feet are. Not yesterday or not tomorrow. And I can't be, here, I could have done this. Let me show you what I could have done if I was not one with the moment. Oh no, this is not going to work. Oh my goodness. Now I really wanted this to work because I had a point to show. And this thing won't work. I guess the batteries, why in the world didn't I think about the batteries before? If I had thought about the batteries, then this wouldn't have happened. And then I would have been able to make this demonstration. It didn't work. It wasn't going to work when I brought it. But I didn't know that. We're not privy to the things that are going to happen. We just have to flow with them, not get upset because it didn't work. It worked from that level. It worked. The fact that it didn't work worked in this plan. And that's the only plan that goes, not our plans. Okay, let's go right back. Where are we at? All right. It is also, in a sense, the ocean of subconscious mentality. The fish symbolizes transforming and reproductive power. The activity which lifts the fish out of the material relations of personal existence and utilizes the reproductive forces as a regenerative agency is what is indicated here. Okay? Now, what in the world did all that say? Sounded good, but what did it say, Paula? Well, it almost sounded like a song, didn't it? You know, a fish, you know, it says it has regenerative properties. Okay? A fish swims in water. What's it here? If you're going to take it in your body, it regenerates the cells. We talked about this too. The power of regenerating this anti-aging. Okay? Learning how to relax, learning how to flow. Eat more fish too. But being where your feet are, not getting upset, doing what you do, and not being concerned about whether it was right or wrong, right or wrong, right or wrong. It is right. If it's happening, it's all right. It's not all right. It's all right. Every single solitary bit of it, how it occurs. Exactly in the way it occurs. Okay. Let's see what we're talking about. Now, a fish hook is a symbol of angling. Thus, in our thought, it is related to the ideas of experimentation, quest, and research. Good God. And I mean, he's a great God. I get so excited. How about that? It's for experimentation, quest, and research. Now, what do we start this show with? Is this the paper? Is this the paper, or is it another show? Huh? Is this it? Okay. Or on the green? No, that's... Speculate. Okay, so we are speculating, instead of speculating about our lives, what that is saying to do is to experiment, research, and one more thing. What was the other word? Quest. Quest. Okay? This is what we're to do. Flow. Flow. What's that love again? 9:14. Father, mother, child. Okay? In each of us. Flow. I've talked about this on the other shows. If you're not flowing with the moment, as I just demonstrated here, and I got upset in that particular moment, and if I got upset, I would be acting like a child. Or if I started blaming myself that I should have been more prepared, I would have let the mother come in and react. But in this particular case, the father, which is Saturn, which, determines time, said, this is appropriate to react to this situation. It's not going to work, okay? That's it. It's not going to work. Neither one of these would have had the right reaction, if you will. So that's the matter of flowing. If you're flowing, you allow the part of yourself to step forth and take over. You step back and you let the father, sometimes it'll be the mother that's supposed to, be in charge of the situation, and sometimes the child. But in flowing with the moment, that is a Saturn called situation where you don't get to debate it. Okay? It's just the way it is. You have to accept that. What's that? 11 and 8. That's 19. In no sense. Okay, you just take it. You just take it. All right. It is a quest for that which is not definitely realized as of yet, a sort of groping, a feeling of one's way, that we speak of it as fishing. Because when you throw that, I love to fish. I love cane pole fishing. I have never mastered that rod and reel, but I love it. I love it. I can sit there for hours, and I enjoy the bobbing up and down. Sometimes I can sit there for hours and it never bob either. But you never know what kind of fish you're going to get, how big he's going to be, how little he's going to be, whether he's going to get off the hook, in fact, it might be an eel. You don't know. It is a quest for that which is not definitely realized as yet, a sort of groping, a feeling of one's way that we speak of it as fishing. What is clearly intimated here, how about that? It looks like another word. Here is that whatever the fish hook symbolizes must be some agency or instrumentality whereby one investigates the unseen and the unknown, where one makes attempts to solve enigmas, or to discover secrets, or to follow a more or less faint trail leading to the solution of the mystery. Life is indeed full of mystery. The whole moment that you wake up, the very fact that you wake up every day is a mystery. It's a miracle and it's a mystery. But you don't have any idea what's going to happen in the run of that day. And when you take on a platform of, okay, I got to get this done, I got to get that done, if I don't get this done, if I don't get that done, you have immediately set in that tension in your body. Well, when you set in that tension in your body, your natural artistic vibration has been subdued. It's been shut down. Now you're running on your mechanicalized, like I like to say, cardboard. There's not a thing about you that is alive. Not one single solitary thing. You're unattractive, you're unappealing. In fact, you're downright nauseating, because here you are, a person with so much personal agenda that you believe that what you've got to do in that day is important, and that you're important in the scenario of it, and that if in fact you don't do this and that and the other the way that you think that you're going to do it, then the thing won't get done. Well, what this is saying, and what has been disclosed so far, is that there is a subconscious mentality that is running the show. And there's a big, ever since, or especially in the coming years, you'll see more and more about it. Raising your consciousness. Now, consciousness, C-I-O-U-S-N-E-S-S. All right. The thing is, it's not, I mean, this is it's what everybody is saying, but these words can be a little bit misleading, because the consciousness is not going to get broader. You are going to learn how to tap into it. And it is, in learning how to tap into it, you appreciate, first of all, every single solitary thing that you have, that you do not have, and you are filled with gratitude, and you're able to go through the day without making these plans, and follow through with the commitments you've made, and